scripting gets a bad rep sometimes. But it's the one method that helped me manifest money for the very first time. $20,000 through stocks, to be precise. And I was someone who struggled with money matters for a long time. And I see this method as the one that broke the curse, in a sense. So, if I've got your interest, let's get into all the different scripting methods and details of journaling. We are going to talk about the classic script journaling in a bit, but first I want to talk about two very creative scripting methods. First, palm scripting. Well, palm scripting, as the name suggests, write whatever you want on your palms in the present tense. Let's say you want to have a new best friend. Take a body marker and write down, I met the cutest girl while being out. We instantly clicked. We became inseparable. We have so many great memories together, and I am so grateful for our friendship. It is best to do this right before going to sleep or right after you wake up, because if it's the first thing or last thing you do, it will reach your subconscious mind easier. So think about what you want, what you need, wherever. Write a simple yet detailed description on your palms. Do it in a way that feels natural to you. While writing, try to feel it. No, don't try. Feel it. Feel how good it would feel to have this thing right now, as if it's happening right then and there. Then forget about it. Just go to sleep or go about the activities of your day. Another creative method is the tea bag method and the magic mug method. Write your affirmations on the tags of your favorite tea bags or at the bottom of your favorite mug. Get into the belief that you're manifesting with each sip, with each drink. Okay, and that the water is somehow magically infused. Now, after these creative methods, I want to talk about the classic scripting method. So, first things first, you are the playwright. You decide what happens in the next episode of your life, in the next chapter of your life. Get into the energy of being the screenwriter, the scenarist. For example, buy yourself a special pen that you only use for scripting, or a notebook that you exclusively use for scripting, or find a special place where you always script. Maybe a special corner in your home or a coffee shop. Any place where you feel inspired to write and can write without distractions. Before writing in your journal, you say everything written on these pages comes to life. Then you script the situation exactly as you want it to happen. Give details like colors, size, to make it really believable to yourself. The main technique involves repeatedly writing down your desire on a piece of paper, filling the whole page. While writing, focus on feeling the wish fulfilled and occasionally visualize it if it helps you. Repeating something over and over again, like writing your desire multiple times, can put your mind in a state similar to SATS or the flow state. This means your subconscious can bypass the usual barriers from your conscious mind. And get this, your subconscious loves symbols and words. So it responds very well to this kind of repetitive writing. Repeat this exercise whenever you remember, especially more frequently at the beginning of your manifestations, and do this for about a month, gradually reducing the frequency as your desire to journal gets less. And this is normal. This happens with time, and this signals that your subconscious got impressed successfully. As a little disclaimer, doubt is okay. Doubt is normal, especially if you haven't had any profound manifestation successes. Some days you might be in a good, hopeful mood, thinking, yes, this will work 100%. And some days you will just be irritated and doubtful. But as long as you keep doing your techniques, if you keep repeating, and if you keep incorporating your 5 senses, you will succeed. Even if your belief comes and goes, doesn't matter. Repetition is stronger than doubt could ever be. Our dominant assumptions manifest, and our dominant assumptions are the ones we interact with the most. Does scripting or journaling actually work? Well, everyone is different, and each technique has a different effect on people. And I love scripting, and I have great success with it, especially money-related matters are very easy when I script. You have to try it for yourself. But I want to give you 2 crazy success stories for this method. Crazy success story number 1. There is a novel that foreshadowed the sinking of the Titanic. A 1898 novel predicted the 1912 disaster. Neville Goddard himself talked about this. A fabulous Atlantic Ocean liner called the Futility. She was 800 feet long, triple screw, and carried 3,000 passengers. Believed to be unsinkable, the liner carried only a few lifeboats. Then, one night, Mr. Lord filled her to the brim with the rich and complacent and sunk her on an iceberg in the Atlantic. Does it sound familiar? The Titanic was built by the White Star Line. She was 800 feet long, triple screw, and capable of carrying 3,000 passengers. Because she was believed to be unsinkable, her lifeboats were few. Now, Neville Goddard says, I do not know the motive behind Mr. Lord's book, but I do know that the identical ship was built 14 years later and that it carried the same kind of a passenger list and went down in the same manner as the fictional ship. I tell you, there is no fiction. Tomorrow's world is today's fiction, just as today's world is the fiction of yesterday. One man dreamed of talking to someone across space using only a wire, another of hearing music being played across the land in their own living room, another desired light without the use of a candle. These desires have all come true, but when they were first conceived, they were all fictional, all unreal products of the imagination. Crazy success story number 2 is a Reddit story. A girl and her sister made up scenarios to escape their busy lives, their busy, boring lives. They created stories with wild adventures that involved their family members. Once they wrote about their aunt and uncle having a car accident, but then it did really happen. The thing they wrote happened. They got their uncle and their aunt in a car accident. Another time they wrote about a snowstorm in Texas, which hardly ever happens, but then one actually did happen in February of 2021. They even made up a character named Josh for their cousin to date. And guess what? She actually dated Josh a few years later. I'm going to link this story down below. Look it up for yourself. Just Google success stories, journaling success stories, crazy things. Extremely, I think this is so fascinating, and I have seen this in my own life, so I really do believe this. Do it. Try scripting, try journaling. I really do believe that you will benefit from it. You are living your dream life right now, so act like it. Like and subscribe if you want more content like this. I love you. Bye.